Lorcan drops a bomb that I was not expecting at all, but it actually made a lot of things make so much more sense. Lorcan tells the lead, I have been in love with Maeve since I first laid eyes on her. And y'all, I wish you could have been in my head the first time I read this, because I was like, excuse me? What now? Huh? Why? Maeve? Of all people, why? Because he clearly loves the lead, so what does he mean he's in love with Maeve? I didn't like any of this. Everything he said, didn't like it.
Yeah, I was absolutely shook. But this just makes everything about his actions so far make sense. He was willing to risk his life by going around the blood oath and everything because he loved Maeve. And this was that final puzzle piece I think we needed to fully understand why he's had no problem serving Maeve all this time relative to the other cadre members. Because I feel like we were questioning this, like, what is driving Lorcan at the end of the day? And so learning that he loved her, everything clicked into place, and I was like, oh my God.
Oh, I totally agree. Because it was odd that he went against Maeve's orders, but it was like he was trying to protect her and he has this weird fixation on her. Because I think we said this in last episode too, but I just assumed everyone hated Maeve.
Right.
And hated the Blood Oath. But that's really not the case. Really only Fenris and Rowan seem to actually hate it.
Right.
Ellie tells Lorcan it sounds like Maeve is just stringing him along, knowing he will pine after her for eternity. Lorcan tells the lead he's no romantic fool and doesn't hold any hope that he and Maeve will ever be together.
Reading this part actually made me really sad for Lorcan when Elide says maybe she'll change her mind when you seem most likely to leave. And then he responds, I am bloodsworn to her, I will never leave. Maeve likely has been twisting Lorcan's love for her against him, which is so awful to think about because it's really emotionally cruel. Unrequited love is already bad enough without adding the fact that you literally can't leave and move on with your life.
And you also live forever. You can't even be like, well, at least I'll die in a few
just like
years.
Forget about it, right?
Yeah. That would be like hell, actually. And also, knowing Maeve, she almost certainly gets some sick enjoyment out of Lorcan's longing.
Yep.
She really enjoys inflicting suffering on people. And not just physical suffering, but emotional, mental. And yeah, I hate Maeve. I hate her.
Because she's a freaking Valve.
Unconfirmed. Actually, if we go based on what's in the book, the exact opposite has been said, that she is not. So I know we disagree.
What does Brandon know?
To point that out.
Okay, what does Brandon know?
You know what? I know
Nothing.
that's right.